Adero Barden stood in front of the mirror in the staff lounge of the Obsidian Room restaurant, inspecting her reflection in the server uniform. A tight black skirt, a short-sleeved white shirt, and a small apron bearing the establishment's logo. Everything fit her perfectly. At 32, she was still youthful and attractive, though 10 years of marriage and endless attempts to conceive had left barely perceptible traces of weariness around the corners of her dark eyes. She nervously adjusted the synthetic blonde wig she was wearing. She noted the striking, thick-rimmed glasses she didn't wear in real life. The heavy, smoky eye makeup meant her own mother wouldn't recognize her, and in the cafe's dim atmosphere, her husband certainly wouldn't. Adero checked the contents of her small purse one last time. Inside, in a white envelope, were the test results that were supposed to change their lives forever. After 10 years of failed attempts, countless doctor visits, and repeated IVF procedures, the miracle had finally happened. She was pregnant. Adero closed her eyes and mentally reviewed the plan. Kwame thought she was home preparing dinner. He had no idea his wife had arranged with the restaurant manager to work as a server at the corporate party for his advertising agency, Apex Campaigns. She wanted to surprise him in a truly special way, to deliver the lab results directly on a tray among the champagne flutes. When he saw her, disguised as a stranger, he would be completely overwhelmed by the surprise. Kwame Barden had always been a man of grand gestures and intense emotions. 10 years ago, when he proposed, he rented out an entire New York brownstone event space and covered the floor in rose petals. Adero remembered him telling her, "You deserve only the best, my love." Now she wanted to give him a similar moment, one he would remember for the rest of his life. Their journey to parenthood had been long and painful. For the first 2 years, they didn't use protection, naively believing it would happen naturally. When a pregnancy didn't materialize, they began seeing doctors, first a gynecologist, then a fertility specialist. There were tests, exams, and diagnoses that felt like life sentences. Their last IVF procedure 3 months ago also seemed to have failed, but now the results showed what they had long since stopped daring to hope for. The doctors had explained that pregnancy can sometimes occur late, even after a procedure that initially appeared unsuccessful. Adero remembered sitting in the car in the clinic's parking lot after another failed attempt, Kwame holding her hand and repeating, "We'll make it, honey. We absolutely will." Back then, she believed those words unconditionally. In recent years, their relationship had weathered serious storms. The stress of being unable to conceive affected them both. Kwame spent more and more time at work. He often stayed late, citing major projects. Adero understood. It was how he dealt with disappointment. Work was his escape from their problems. Apex Campaigns, which Kwame had founded 7 years ago, had become his other child. He started from nothing, renting a tiny office and essentially working alone. Gradually, things improved. Major clients and solid contracts started rolling in. 2 years ago, he moved into a spacious office in a downtown Chicago high-rise business center and hired staff.